Okay, so your battery door may have flown off when you had an accident. The kit that comes with the battery holder has a battery door too, and it has all these little parts: screws, a pin, two springs, a couple of little retainer and keepers. So let's try and figure out how this goes together. This little pin here has to go back on the door, and it only goes one way, so it has a hole in the bottom, square hole. You plug that onto here. And it fits on there quite nicely, as you can see. So now we're going to find a little tiny screw, and yes, look at that. In the kit, they have one of these micro screws, the kind that went into the CPU board, the same tiny screw, which for me, with my hands, is hard to put in. So we'll put that in here. Hopefully the camera's catching this. There it is. Take the screwdriver and we'll screw the screw in here. Just like that. So not too tight. Okay, so that makes our battery door have a little catch on it. So now the challenge is, how do we get this battery door here to go on to the battery keeper, or battery guide? So the door is going to go on like that. There are slits down here, and if you take this little post here, this pin will go right into the slits, as you can see here. That's where the pin goes. So the trick is to get the springs on there and the door. Now what's nice is, since this thing is a sliding arrangement, you could probably put the pin in the door already and get it to go on there. So let's take a look at this door and see if we can do that. So the door has holes in it where you can slide the pin right through. So what we need to do is get the springs on this thing. And I'm not sure which way these go. These springs are not the same. One end of the spring has a square on it. You can see the square. And the other is a straight edge. So I'm going to guess that the square goes into the door. Let's see if it does. Doesn't seem to go well like that. Well, this may be some trial and error to get this right. I don't know if this is going to be too obvious. Anyway, if we look at this part of it, is there a clue here? Oh yeah, so look. Oh, the pin got dropped. So the spring can probably hit against this. I'm going to experiment with this a bit and get back to you in the next video.